Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Journals and welcome back to my channel. I am here to flip through my pre-planners for 2020 and as I do it I'm going to tally up how many spreads from each different shop I use because I always find that interesting. So yeah, we're going to start with this planner here and get straight on with it. So this is January 2020. I used this notes page in my planner to always track my spending, so that's what that is. Then this spread I liked to do a lettering challenge here, though I feel like I fall off that quite often, or I did. Then I kept my line a day, which is actually like 2 lines a day on this page and this page, and that will be the same for the rest of this planner. Then we have habit tracker, YouTube schedule, monthly goals and a mood tracker. And I did little symbols on that one because I wanted to keep this like black, white and gold, which was my colour scheme. And my colour scheme always continues into these monthly spread pages. And my monthly spreads in my pre-planners are always, they start off by just being like colour schemes that I picked out. And then I think later in the year I moved to Erin Photo Designs kits. I don't know when I moved to those. April. Yeah, I moved to those. So yeah. These won't count anywhere in my scoring of where the kits are from. So in January 2020 I moved into doing spreads in a timed planner, but the planner I was using was horizontal, so what I did was I turned it on its side and did the times down the side, and I actually really liked this because you could see your times even though you had a full width of sticker in, so actually it worked really well, but it was a bit of a pain to put the sticker down all the time. So yeah, this kit is Strawberry Lime Designs, and we went to see my granny in Newcastle because it's the anniversary of my grandpa's death, so this was before COVID kicked off and we could still do things. Had lots of family time, was making stickers, more family time, eating out presumably, roast dinner, nom. And my grandma moved in on the 3rd, so this is a bit confusing because it's 3rd, 4th, 5th, and I think I changed this in the next time, because when you look at it like this makes no sense because it goes Sunday, Saturday, Friday. So I think the next spread is 180 degrees round, which it is. The problem with this is that Friday, Saturday and Sunday are above Monday to Thursday. So this is a planner face kit, which is absolutely stunning. I used very minimal gold foil in this, so there is a little bit of gold foil, but there's not tons. I was doing my Yoga with Adrian challenge, was working, this was when I was on psychiatry, I believe, planned my shop schedule. Rangers was still having actual in-person meetings. Soshin had his recruitment exam. I just left quite a lot of white space in this time, which I kind of missed, to be fair. Oh, and I was doing my little list of to-dos, little jobs in the sidebar there. Had more family time. Soshin had his interview course, was doing my shop finance. Nothing too exciting that week. Though why was I working on a Friday? Oh, because I was on psychiatry, not on GP. I was thinking I was still on GP at this point, I wasn't. I used a gorgeous full box up here, overlay up here from Morello Papery, and I think that goes really well with this kit. Next we have this kit, which is from Your World of Colour, which is Carly's, and this box here is a custom box of my parents' cats. No, they were our kittens, obviously. So this is Jess sleeping, and it was a custom. My mum went to see my sister and I was in a loop sale. I don't know what that means. I think it might have been a loop giveaway, but I don't know. Doing lots of designing, some self-care. I think I tried to start off the year taking a bit more time for myself. That fell off the window, didn't it? Anything else? Reading Good Morning, Good Life. Another of these. I tend to leave them open because it makes the planner bulk up a little bit less. Yeah, don't think there's a lot to say about that week there. Then we move on to this silver foiled gorgeousness from Morello Papery. And what was this week? Had a PDP day in Scarborough. Talking about plan when that was still going to go ahead last year. Another one of these in the sidebar. Oh, we had a day in Sheffield with some of our best friends when we could still go places. Oh man, I missed that. That was a really good day, and we literally ate food all day. It was great. What else? Did some filming, packing orders, stuff like that. Just standard sort of regular stuff. Then we're back to monthly spreads. So we have my spending tracker, lettering challenge and 1 line a day, mood tracker, and here I use Colourful & Co stickers for my mood tracker, which is what I generally do, to be fair. And then we have my monthly spread, which I did a pink and rose gold theme for, and I absolutely love this. I think it's like super Valentine's-y and gorgeous. Most of my washi is from Simply Gilded, but this one is from Coffee Monsters Co. I think this full box up here is from Happy Scrappy. Everything's just like randomly pulled in on these spreads. I still love how they come out though. Then we're back to another planner face spread. So in 2020, I used 22 planner face kits. So not quite half the year, but not very far off. Which is why I PR for her, because she really is one of my favourite shops. That's super reflected in my planner. These were like add-on girls, and I loved the effect of like mirroring them, particularly with like the overlay mirroring as well. I just thought it was cool, like they were leaning up against each other. Cute little thing. I was working a lot this week. Was doing celebration planning for the 50th celebrations, which never happened, for our local campsite. I'm an outdoor activity advisor for the region. So just a little another tabby thing here. I stopped doing that at some point. These on-call shifts, you don't they're like non-resident on-calls, so you could do random bits. So I chose stickers and wrote in my planners and stuff like that during the day to try and get things done. So that's there, and that's gorgeous rose gold foil. This is another planner face spread using silver/hollow foil, because you know, planner face, and I think these are Erin Floto Design date covers. Because you had to use date covers in this planner. I'm quite happy to be moving into, so all of 2020 I was in at least one planner that I had to use date covers in, and I don't miss it, I have to say. We went to see my sister. This was Booze in the Pews week, and mine and my boyfriend's 3-year anniversary. This was this was when he was my boyfriend. He is now my fiance. I didn't put some stickers in here. I presumably planned it somewhere and never put the stickers in. Yeah, really amazing weekend. Spent with my friends and my sister. We stayed in a hotel that night, and then my friends came as well, and we spent this evening with my friends in a little Airbnb. We actually ended up going for lunch to the same place as my parents and my sister, me and my friends, which was really funny. So yeah, that was that day. That was such a good weekend. I missed seeing people so much, and I'm sorry because I've watched a few different flip throughs, and they've made me quite sad because people are like going through the beginning of the year, being like, look at all these amazing things we used to be able to do, and now we can't do anything. And yeah, it's rubbish, and I'm sorry for adding to that. So this is a Scribble Prints Co kit. It's actually Scribble Prints Co 4 boxes that I've put my clear overlays on, and oh my god, right, I hate glossy paper, but look how vibrant it looks through my overlays. Like, that's just gorgeous, and obviously this is an Oops full box. So this was the day I had my interview, and I worked a lot this week. I did like work, interview, work. Night. So it was a very busy week, and this was the week of Valentine's. I did another lovey kit. It was my grandparents' wedding anniversary. So basically this week was a lot of work and my interview. So that was exciting. So you can see there the actual glossy paper, which looks rubbish, but the overlays themselves look gorgeous. So we're gonna make it work. Yeah. I loved that this kit wasn't like all just male-female. There were like different representation in it. And I really like that double box. I think it's cute. So that's that week, and that's Scribble Prints Co, and that's the only Scribble Prints Co kit I used. This is back to another planner face kit. What was this week? Obviously we'll have had these couple of days off because of nights. Had some family time. My parents went to Morocco. I was working on my rankings for jobs, which was such hard work. Had a PDP day there. I really liked this kit. I feel like it came back relatively recently, and I'm still doing the thing with my sidebar, but you'll notice I slowly get worse and worse at using my sidebar. Soch went away, I think, for his interview probably. I did an exclusive foil weekend. On to the next thing, which is back to some monthly spreads. So we've again got a spending tracker, lettering challenge where I did all of the same lettering. This is like the lavender script font in my shop, but less polished. Some lines a day, again my Colourful & Co hearts, and I've got a little key always there. I did awful with my morning routine and then got straight back on it and was really good. Do you know what I'm super proud of? This. A full 4 habit trackers. It's gorgeous. Back in January. When I had plans to see people. I was bad at seeing my friends even when I had plans to. And this is the month everything changed. So, my brother got married, and this was literally the last day you were allowed to get married. And this day, the UK went into lockdown. So, things are going to stop happening during this month, which is going to be intriguing. Loads of these things didn't happen. I didn't put cancel stickers over them because I just didn't want to. And I did a rainbow spread, so like Monday was red, orange, yellow, green, blue. There were no indigo, but purple. And I love how this came out with the hollow foil especially. I just think it looks absolutely gorgeous and bright, and it's what I needed this month. Then we're back to another sort of floral leaf spread for the end of February, and this is another planner face kit. I don't know why I'm starting with the second half of the week there. So that's this. Soshin had his interview. I was right. I was taking him to the library for his interview. I was on nights. My parents were still away. I was at home alone that night. Oh, weird. Did lots of filming, packing orders, had a date night. My parents came back on this day, so we had some family time, and then I was working. But I went to see my granny because she was still in hospital at this point, and we could still go to hospitals to visit people at this point. Not for long though. Next we have this kit, which is from Papershire. This is my only Papershire definite kit this year. I use one that uses Papershire freebies that I made into a kit later. I was off work all of this week, or for 4 days this week, and I did spend most of these 2 days working on my rankings and my portfolio to get things sorted. I also did a presentation for some teaching, I think. So yeah, tried to take some time off, got our job offers at this day, and that job offer meant that basically all of this time doing rankings was a complete waste, but it doesn't matter because I got my dream job, so it doesn't matter. Chose wedding clothes that day because my brother got married a couple of weeks after this. My uncle came. God, I'd forgotten that happened last year. We actually did see my uncle. This is the last time I think I saw any of my extended family in person. We obviously have seen them in Zoom, but yeah. Love that hollow foil. Look at those. These are the vinyl headers from my shop, and I love hollow. It's gorgeous. Like, it's not my favourite foil, but I do quite like it. Yeah, doing more filming, took some me time. That's about it for that week. On to the rest of March. This is a Strawberry Lime Designs kit. I used 7 Strawberry Lime Designs kits, which is the most after Planner Face. So if we say that Planner Face has 22 and then the next is 7, yeah. So there's a 22, a 7, a 5, and then everything else is like 1 or 2. So I definitely have my 3 favourite shops, and I bet you can guess what they are. In fact, pause the video, put down below what you think they are. Obviously Planner Face is one of them. What are the other 2? So yeah, this is Strawberry Lime Designs. I made this look super autumnal, and I kind of regret that. I just got a tea delivery. People said they wanted to me to include my tea deliveries more in videos, so because they like them in my lives when I get a tea delivery. So I just got a tea delivery. Oh, look at that Yorkshire tea. Yes. So yeah, this ended up looking super autumnal, even though it wasn't meant to, and it is in removable matte. Because I bought this ages and ages ago, and that's just going to have to stay wonky. Just looked like a bit of a bog standard week. Still had guides and ranges. In fact, I think this might have been the last guides meeting, because I think guides was cancelled after this week, so this was our last guide meeting. I did my Safe Space level 3. Ironic that I did it just before guiding ended. We are doing it on Zoom still, but it's very different. I was trying to get my portfolio sorted out because I was still expecting to move on to paediatrics. I didn't, spoiler alert. We did our Harry Potter walking tour. That's the last time I think I went to York. And we lived 12 miles from York. I've been to the grocery shop in York since then. But other than that, I've not been to York since then. And we live 12 miles from York. It was my brother's birthday. It was a whole deadline for our jobs, so I assumed at this point that I was going to get my second choice job. Got our interview feedback, which was very lovely. We were going to plan a trip away, which we never planned, which was good because it was never going to happen, was it? I was still living in denial at this point, like a lot of the UK. And this is the week of my brother's wedding. This is using an exclusive kit from the Strawberry Line Designs and Plannerface Advent Calendar, and this was a Plannerface addition to it. I used Rose Coloured Days glossy overlays, so that's those. This was our last ever Ranger meeting until before lockdown, and so during that meeting we got an email telling us that we had to stop doing face-to-face guiding from that moment, which was funny because we're like, well, we're just going to have to chuck you all out then, aren't we? Then this was my brother's wedding day. There were 18 people at his wedding, including them, and that's the only reason it was still allowed at this point. I think weddings were officially banned from this day. They got married in like a windmill in Norfolk, and it was absolutely gorgeous ceremony, and it was so nice like to see people. So I saw my gran here actually, so I lied before. I saw my gran on this day before, yeah, and then we went home and started our first Harry Potter marathon of the lockdown. Got another of these extenders here, but there's absolutely nothing within the extender. Ironic, really. What else happened was like catching up, memory planning, family time. I was playing StarCraft at this point. I go in and out of video games, but at that point I was playing some. Really like that foil wiggle. Next up we have another Plannerface spread, and this is using Plannerface freebies, PR freebies. This one is mine, and this one is mine. Yes. That was really hard. This one's Lily's. Why can I remember what other people's were more than mine? This could also have been mine. I really don't remember. Why don't I remember which of these freebies is mine? Oh my god, that's so bad. Anyway, this was a £50 plus freebie. Let's not talk about how much I spend at Plannerface. I was brainstorming my new releases, designing, lots of designing. I was presumably getting ready for a new release. I tend to do like all my designing in a week and then like make stickers the next week and stuff. Had a date night. Clearly had a very busy Sunday. The thing with spreads like this is I always end up having much less white space than I would normally do. I actually used my sidebar in that week, which is impressive. I feel like I fell off that habit tracker because I doubt I didn't do those things all of that time. So yeah, this is a Colourful & Co washi, and this is a little rainbow moon. I did say I'd try and say when washi wasn't from Simply Gilded, and I'm not great at that, but we're trying. Next up we have my April monthly spend pages, which look how good I was at not spending money this month. There's nothing there. I bought 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 things, 3 of which are petrol, 5 of which were direct debits. So I actually essentially bought 7 things. Like, I know one of those was a purchase we're not going to talk about, and it was a lot of money, but still, oh my god. And my car insurance was a lot of money. So I spent a lot of money, yeah. So this is the first time I used an Erin Floto Designs kit for my monthly, so that's what these stickers you're seeing pulled in at various points are. Another lettering challenge where I used the same font throughout. I started this thing where I track different things. Oh, this is the start of the second quarter, so I tracked things that I did like once a week. There, was still trying to plan to meet people, not thinking lockdown was going to go on forever. Mood tracker there where I just did 3 colours for like how good the mood was. So I just did like good, bad, okay. And then we have the monthly spread, and I love how this came together. It's so funny seeing like my regular amount of videos in the sidebar now, because at the minute I'm doing 4 videos a week, so that like easily fills a sidebar. I'm not sticking at 4 videos a week. I'm going back down to 3 in February and back to 2 in March, but then I am planning 2 video every day months. So, I mean, you're still going to get videos from me this year, probably more videos this year than last year, but yeah, at the minute I'm doing like 3 or 4 videos a week, but I just don't have the time to do that all the time. My nephew's christening was planned for this day and hasn't happened. Manchester Planner Bee got cancelled. I think they've actually cancelled. They rearranged to this year and they've now cancelled completely as of yesterday, I think. It's my birthday, which is why I this scheduling is actually for my peds job, which I didn't move on to and is all wrong because I ended up working on my birthday, which was really annoying because I should have been off for my birthday and I wasn't. That was annoying. So this is the kit I was referring to before when I said it was Papershire / Tilly journals. So I designed this kit and it's my kit format with Plannerface Papershire freebies, so the artwork is Papershire. We're still doing yoga every day, or trying to do yoga every day. I don't know when that fell off, but yeah, I definitely stopped it at some point. Editing, like my standard editing, memory planning, was trying to sort things out, was trying to like get ready to go back to guides because we thought that was still going to happen. Another one of these little flicky flicks which I still was using. Packing orders, cutting probably new releases, doing listing photos, yeah, probably definitely new releases there. Love that little foil wiggle, nice rose gold foil there. Then we have the week of Easter, and I used this GP Sticker Studio kit, which was the only GP Sticker Studio kit I used. I also used the glossy overlays that came with the kit. Had a date night. What else happened this week? So this is the week we should have moved jobs. Is it? No. So we should have moved jobs this day. This should have been our first day of paediatrics, but we didn't rotate. I don't know when I found that out, but anyway. So I was still on psychiatry. So life changed. Was Easter weekend, and I celebrated my birthday on the 12th. My family were really, really good and organised like Zoom calls, and my parents did a treasure hunt for my presents. Like, it was really nice of them to make it special, even though we couldn't really do anything because this was like in the height of lockdown 1.0 and we're now on lockdown 3.0. Was that my first live plan with me? I think it probably was. I think I started doing live plan with me's during lockdown 1.0 to, you know, give people something to do, and honestly I was so happy with that and how that went. It was honestly one of the best things I started in lockdown. It's one of my things I'm most proud of in 2020 is starting those. And this is my birthday week using silver foil and a kit that I made myself. So this is a Tilly Journals kit. If we include the Paper Shire / Tilly Journals kit, there are 3 of these in 2020. I absolutely love this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that silver foil. I was working most of the week and I worked on my birthday, but actually because I was a non-resident on call, although I was working, I didn't actually leave my house until like 6 p.m, which was great. I'd literally said, so I think, you worked till 10. I didn't leave my house till like 9 or 8:30 or something. I'd said it like in 10 minutes, I'm not going to leave. If they call, I'm just going to leave it for the next night doctor. But they literally called me 10 minutes before the time I'd set in my head, which was kind of annoying, but also I'd been paid to do nothing all day. But though we didn't get paid for the whole hours, so just to clarify, doing loads of designing again. It was my brother-in-law's birthday. Not that we saw him, we did something, but we didn't see him. Spent loads of time designing again. Was organising the house a bit. Yeah, that's that week there. Absolutely stunning. Then we're back to a planner face kit, and I love this. This was a mini kit. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I love anything with like daisies and florals in. Like, give me all the florals, particularly like yellows and florals. It's everything to me. Another work week doing foiling, so I was probably prepping my new releases for release. That was probably a live plan with me. This is when I went to flat sidebars, and I don't think I go back to normal sidebars after this point. I love that You Are Enough box. It's just, this kit is amazing. I love it. And then we are back to May monthly bits. So I did a bee theme this month, and again this stencil is from Erin Photo Designs as well. Lettering challenge where I did all brush lettering. My 1 line a day. I'm sorry about the like plaster on my thumb. The cut isn't even that bad, but yeah. I used hearts on my bee tracker, which I love that so much. This spread is just amazing. I love it so much. I feel like I probably didn't fill that in rather than I didn't do all those things. And look how good I did in my goals in May. The only thing I didn't do was trying weights workouts. That's a theme, isn't it? Not doing exercise. Such a bad theme to have, but it's definitely one I do have. So there's my May monthly, and I love the yellows. Oh, it's just so bright and colourful. And this Etsy sticker has migrated, but it's going to stay there now because it's pretty stuck. Next up we have this kit, which is from Morello Papery, which is my second and final Morello Papery kit of the year. And it was my grandpa's 95th birthday, and I got this kit to celebrate his 95th birthday because it was a birthday kit where it wasn't like too in your face, but my grandparents were in a care home at this point and we just couldn't see them, which was really hard actually. But yeah, I've not seen them since this point, and I'm gonna move on from that before I get too upset. So yeah, that's this week. Anything else happened? We had a date night. I think this is where we're having like twice monthly date nights. I was working as usual. My life is pretty much work and Tilly journals at this point, and for some time after. Moving on, we have our only, I think it's Pixie Planner Co, but it may be Planner Pixie Co. I always get it the wrong way round. I wanted this artwork in a black and white colour scheme and I couldn't find it anywhere. And this was the month of Beth and Jamie's wedding anniversary. We had a lovely Zoom call quiz with them. Beth, we should do that again. In this lockdown, we should have another quiz or something. I'm happy to do the quiz if you want. Made myself a new cover for my planner, so we must have got our Quilo machine at some point around here. Another live plan with me. Was still planning to try out weightlifting, didn't. We're still doing yoga at this point now, I think, which is why I thought I could probably build in weights, but I never did it. So yeah, that's that week. This is another planner face kit, and this was a week I was off work. In fact, was this when we were self-isolating? Is this when did Soch test positive? I might have to look in my memory planner for that. I thought it was like in April or May. Maybe it was May. Sorry, I've got like super distracted working this out. I went back to work on the 18th of May. So yeah, we ended up self-isolating this week and then next week. So yes, I remember, because I used this kit and then it ended up being like, it was literally just before this this quiz with Beth and Jamie that we found out Soch was COVID positive. We're absolutely fine, that's why it's amusing, by the way. So yeah, it was just, he got an asymptomatic test, so it was just out of the blue, and I'm laughing because it was awkward and worrying and scary, and I'm laughing because it's easier to laugh than to stress about it. So I decided after that I then needed to take some self-care during my self-isolation period, as I also I'd obviously done my shop anniversary was this day as well, well, this day, sometime here is my shop anniversary. Why can I not remember? So I was super busy working on shop stuff, so I just wanted to make sure to take some time for me as well. Was experimenting with wax papers to maybe make my own reusable sticker albums, but then Anna came off with better ones, so I just used those. Took some time off with Soch, chilled out with him because he was back at work this week because he only got 7 days off because he was the one that tested positive. Yeah. Did some guide stuff, worked on guide accounts I think quite a lot this week. And this is Whiskers on Kittens from Plannerface. And oh, that washi tape is Fox and Cactus, not Simply Gilded. Here is our first Colourful & Co kit, because I think she'd only just sort of come out with kits at this point, and I love this kit. This is probably my favourite kit she's ever made, but maybe not. She's made a lot of gorgeous kits. And I used 5 Colourful & Co kits in 2020. What was going on this week? So I was back at work, doing shop admin, working on house tasks. We had a date night playing Diablo. God, I miss playing games. We should play games more. Did another live plan with me. Yeah, family time. This is when I was doing just my habits and dinners in the sidebar. Oh, this kit is just everything. It's so stunning. I love it so much. Oh, right. Moving on to May. Later in May, we have a Strawberry Lime Designs kit, and this is one of my favourite all-time kits. I think this is one of the first kits I got in Premium Matte, and it's gorgeous. This was a mystery kit, and it was just stunning, and I think she's brought it back a few times. We had a Zoom call with our friends. I, again, was planning to start trying to lift weights. Didn't happen. Spoiler alert, didn't happen. It's one of the things that I lost. Made my A6 for budgeting. Went on a bike ride. This was when I was trying to be a bit fitter and healthier. Then went on to our last monthly bits in this planner, and I took out the extra page, so we just have 1 page of daily summary, 2 page of daily summary, and this page, and I did really badly with my habits this month. So badly, because especially these bottom hearts are, I think, to finish off the days that aren't in the month. So yeah, didn't even finish filling in my mood tracker, but I did quite well on my monthly goals, other than try weights workout. Oh my god, it's been an ongoing theme, and I feel like I also just fell off filling that in. Here we have the monthly spread, which looks super busy considering there was nothing going on. Like payday, bill, foil release, live stream, Father's Day, birthday, sale, me debating whether I was going to sit an exam, birthday, live stream, new releases, birthday, me debating whether I was going to take this exam, Facebook giveaway and bill. So it looks really busy, even though there was nothing going on. It's all shop stuff or bills or birthdays. Videos in the sidebar again, and this is when I was trying to like plan out my releases in the sidebar, and this is one of my favourite spreads of the year. Oh, it's so gorgeous. This is a Etsy-versary anniversary kit from Planner Face. My mum and dad went to see my sister because this was like in between lockdowns, and you were allowed to see people outside, so I think they went and sat in her garden so they could see my nephew. Had long days at work and stuff, was just working a lot. My friend's birthday. This was the week that should have been Anna's Etsy-versary, which is why I used this kit, but it got delayed a week because of this was when the Black Lives Matter things were in like full swing, so she delayed her Etsy-versary to sort of pay respect to that. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this kit so much. Did another live plan with me, went on a bike ride. This is when we started browsing for houses, which means us viewing our house that I'm now filming in. The house that we live in is coming up. Though it may not be in this planner, it may be in the next one. Though it may just be in this planner. It's one or the other. I think it might just be in this planner. So this is a K. Elizabeth plans kit, and I knew one of the two that I used, and I used a rainbow twinkle with it. So yeah, we were looking at houses, doing house research. We went to view our first house here. We did not love that house, and that house actually told us a lot of what we didn't want in a house. And then this day here, this is the house we are living in. 4 p.m. we visited this house on Saturday the 13th. We loved this house as well. Didn't like that one. We love this house, but it's not in our town. It was like a 10-minute outside our town, and to be fair, because of lockdown we haven't really utilised this being in the town, but it's so nice that we can walk for 2 minutes and be at Sainsbury's, rather than having to drive to Sainsbury's and stuff like that. And I absolutely love the rainbow foil I paired this with. It's gorgeous. So yeah, that's that week. Lots of looking at houses, and there's the Planner Face sale that was delayed. And then I think this is the last week in this planner. No, there's 2 more. This is 4 boxes. I feel like I've already done this once, but I think these 4 boxes are from, I really don't know. I really don't know who these 4 boxes are from. Beth gave me them, and I don't know where they're from, and I'm sorry. My dad, this was the week of Father's Day, I think, yeah. So I let my dad choose a kit, and then I colour blocked with it. So this is the day we put the offer on our house. So we viewed the last 2 houses here. This house was like really different from any of the other houses we viewed, but it was just a lot smaller, and I'm glad we didn't go with that. And then Sojin actually really liked this house, but I didn't like it as much as the one we bought. So we went with the house we've bought. Because it was more important. We were both happy, and actually that would have been a really good house, but to get it exactly how we wanted it, it would have taken a lot of work. So we didn't do it. Yeah. So we put the offer in on our house and bought, and the offer got accepted on the 16th of June. We completed June, July, August, September, exactly 3 months and 2 days after this date it took. Here's the second half. We had a date night, and it was Father's Day, so I had lots of family time. I think we did some Zoom beer festival for Glenn's first Father's Day, and yeah. That's that week there. Then we have the final week in this planner, and with you having to look at one half of the spread at a time. And this is a Strawberry Lime Designs kit. Had D&D with some friends before I went off to a night shift. That actually ran long, and it was fine because I didn't get a phone call for ages. We had an appointment with our mortgage lenders this day to organise our mortgage. Which was way more complicated and way more stressful than it needed to be, especially because, so the problem was, Soch had been self-employed essentially for the last 12 months, and they wouldn't accept his, despite the fact he was earning more, they wouldn't accept his self-employment amount because he had been working for such a little time as a self-employed person. But it was like, we're doctors in a pandemic, like, we are never not going to be employed unless we really screw up. So it was just really stressful, and way more stressful than it needed to be, because we went with the mortgage lenders we went with because they would accept our future payment. So we both started new jobs on the first Wednesday in August, and they would accept his future salary and my future salary, rather than going on, because we had offer letters, like we were guaranteed to start these jobs in like a month and a half, 6 weeks, and we completed after that date. So like why it needed to be such faff, I don't know. But anyway, that is the last spread in this planner. So we will move on to my new planner here. So this is my new layout for notes pages. I just had my monthly goals, my mood tracker, which I sorted by mood, which I've gone back to doing that, which I really like. And look how full my weekly task list is. I always started a quarter doing really, really well on my goals, and then fell off as the month went on. And this is the only monthly kit I actually use, and this is also from Paper Crown Planner. So I used this monthly kit and one weekly kit from her, which I don't think we've got to yet, but this is that, and I absolutely think that's stunning. Then we have my some lines a day, and my habit tracker was on the bottom of that page. Then this week is my mum's birthday kit a week, and it's also the anniversary of us getting our mum and dad's kittens, so Jess and Jack. So this kit seemed even more appropriate. So this is her birthday. It was a bit of a weird birthday because obviously we couldn't really see anybody. I was on annual leave this week. Yeah, doing design work. Had some family time. Oh no, my sister was here. God, I forgot I saw them then. I thought I'd seen them even less than I have this year. I thought I'd only saw them like once, but I've actually seen them twice this year. Well, twice since March. 3 times now actually with Christmas. But Christmas was obviously just Christmas Day. So that was really nice to see my sister. I think I probably just spent most of those days having family time. This is a kit I made myself, and is the same artwork as one of my planner covers. Actually, the planner cover, that's this one. I foiled it for myself, but that's essentially the planner cover. I absolutely love this artwork. It's gorgeous. I love the black in the kit. I just think it really, really stands out. And it's really different from any other summer spreads, and it's gorgeous. And I paired it with rose gold foil here. Was working as standard. I work a lot. Not much else to say. Was doing guide preps. I think this was the point which we were hoping we were going to be able to do outdoor meetings, but we'd managed like 2 before they changed the rules, so we couldn't do them. This is a foiled Lily Blossom Designs kit, which is stunning. Was playing D&D with our friends, had a phone call with another friend. I wasn't great at keeping up with friends. I think I was still doing workouts at this point. When did I marked morning routine there. So at some point in the next month I stop. In fact, I start marking yoga after this week. So this is probably when I was starting to fall off doing yoga. Oh, it was my friend's birthday this day. That's partly why I called him. I announced a sale. Was doing filming, new releases that day. Seemed to have that day off work, but I don't know why. That seems really random. Who knows? But I did a fast day, so why would I open at home? Don't know. Anyway, this is when we were like looking for furniture and stuff all the time. Another week here. Took some annual leave again this week. Had a day of me time. Did like 1 day of work. Why did I do like 1 day of work and then annual leave, annual leave, annual leave? Who knows? D&D, I think I might have just taken annual leave when I could take annual leave. Had night shifts this weekend, did some baking. This was when me and my mum were like baking every week. Oh, did I say this was a planner face kit? No, I don't think I did. Oh, sorry, that Lily Blossom Designs kit is the only Lily Blossom Designs kit I used. So that's that week there. This is the Paper Crown Planner kit that I used, and I used no foil with the spread, which is really, really different, and I actually really like it, and I think it works really well with this kit. It's just yellow, black and white, and I think it's stunning. There's just some little pops of colour where I put in colourful stickers, but I really like how this came out. Was doing lots of filming, editing, cutting. That is pretty much my life. Didn't do D&D. Oh, we went IKEA shopping for the house. Rebooked my MOT because my shifts had changed. Yeah. M&F last day. Oh, this was the last day I was with my old colleagues because we moved jobs the week after this. Went to a car boot when they were still allowed and it was good weather. Sent an email about applying for our mortgage, did another life plan with me. Yeah. Then we have the August monthly spreads. Was still doing well with my master task list. I do pretty well with with tasks, to be fair, generally. And there's the monthly spread, and again, this is using Erin Floater Designs artwork, and then just other bits and pieces thrown in. My daily summary and habit tracker. Then we have August. This is job moving and my boyfriend's birthday and my parents' wedding anniversary, but I was on nights. So, started a new job this day. Yeah, I think this is absolutely stunning. It's obviously not a traditionally summery kit, but I think it looks absolutely gorgeous and it's more representative of my boyfriend than other kits. So I think that's good. Did an oops sale for his birthday and we went out for a meal, and then I went to work from that meal. They were quite hard night shifts, but it's always hard adjusting to a job when you're on nights. And then we go into full on August, which is when they were doing Eat Out to help out. So we ate out like every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Because, well, no, I didn't actually, but my parents did. I ate out quite a lot on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesdays. This is emailing our estate agent, our solicitor, to try and get house things on the go, going out for dinners, family time. I feel like my brother got his new job and we went to Red Chillies this day. He's actually now got a job where he will be working up from home basically forever, and just going to London occasionally for work. But it's the job with the company he wanted to work with, and he's always wanted to work with, so that's really good. So that's that. This is a Strawberry Land Designs kit. I don't think I said that this was a planner face kit. I'm sort of like forgetting to say a little bit. I think I've said all the others. Yeah, this is Strawberry Land Designs. This is another planner face kit, and I paired it with blue Barbados foil, and I did a some white space spread, and it's a lot. I actually really like it, but it's a lot. I really like it, but it's quite busy and it's quite like, oh, you have to like really focus on it. My parents were away. I don't know where they were. I think they just went on holiday like in the UK to be on holiday because they missed doing things. Yeah, I was doing long days at work. It was my friend's wedding anniversary. Filming Plan With Me's, designing, chilling out with Soj, having a game night. That was probably D&D. This is when I was trying to do a deep condition once a week. That lasted about 3 weeks. This is another Planner Face freebie kit, and this is my freebie, and this is my freebie from this spread. See, this one I know. And this is when she did. These are premium matte. She did premium matte PR freebies for a week, and yeah, they're gorgeous. For a month. 2 terms, 6 months, something like that. Again, I was trying to deep condition, was on a night shift, so I wasn't doing very much else. Design work, filming, the standard stuff really. So that's that spread there. Then we are on to September. I have the circle habit trackers and mood tracker from Erin Floater Designs, so I use those on that day, that month. Here's the monthly spread, again mostly Simply Gilded washi, my Sunlines a day and master task list. And then we're on to another planner face spread. And again, I feel like, no, I have said where all these kits are from. This was a book themed kit. This is in removable matte. I think I got it as like a free kit when I spent a certain amount of money at some point. But yeah, this is this week. It's a planner face kit and I use my book overlays. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Again, working like 90% of the week because that's my life. I'm now on my new job, which is my current job. Well, at least till the end of this month, and then I move jobs again because that's how junior doctoring works. 2 weeks till completion on our house. Oh my god, it's getting so close. And this is a planner face kit with foil overlays from myself. Most of the foil I use is from myself, most of the foil overlays. This is a gorgeous Dr. Plans Co kit and I paired it with my foil overlays and I love this. It's gorgeous. It's like that perfect like break into autumn kits and I love how it came out. It's just a perfect 1 week until we complete on our house. A Twinkle Thursday was on ACU, which is like my least favourite job, part of my job. There, did a life plan with me. I'd gone down to like 1 a month at this point because I can't with my current job. So like in January, I didn't actually have a week where I could do a life plan with me. So January's life plan with me is actually going to be a memory plan with me. So this is a Dr. Plans Co's kit and I think I used 2 of those and that's the first of them. Next we have this planner face kit which was to celebrate my sister's birthday. The artwork is kind of a little bit Tangle inspired. Anna's version of it isn't because she doesn't use copyrighted things and the bits she uses are definitely not copyright. My parents went away this week to, I don't know where, I think they must have gone to see my sister. They were staying at my sister's house while my sister was away, I think. I might be wrong though. I don't know. They were away anyway. And we completed on our house on this day. And then we started moving in on these days. So we moved all of the furniture that we'd collected in our lounge here. And this was a really, really hard weekend. We did so much moving. Yeah, oh, it's so weird looking back on how hard we were working over this time. Yeah. This is a Colourful & Co kit, and this is a hand-drawn kit by Beth and her husband, and it is a Pride kit. Again, most of the next month is us moving into our house, basically. I was fasting quite regularly at this point, so this is when I'd like started regularly intermittently fasting. So I was tracking that I wasn't having a headache because I felt like I was getting headaches a lot. So started counting down to moving day. It was Anna's birthday, had some family time. I feel like this is the week my sister and my granny came home from hospital this day. And my sister came for the weekend because we realised we didn't know when we were next going to be able to see them. So actually I think that my parents going away that week, they just went away like within the UK. I don't know where they were. I can't remember. That's really bad, isn't it? But my sister came over to try and see some of us before the UK started locking down again. So that's that week. Then we move on to another Strawberry Lime Designs kit, and I think this is another kit from the Strawberry Lime Designs and Plannerface Advent Calendar, and this was a mini kit, and I didn't use all the full boxes, which isn't really like me, but I actually really like how it came out. Again, was working on the kitchen and the bedroom at King's Close. Yeah. I love how this looks. It's gorgeous. Really, really lovely spread. Pretty much. And super autumnal. I don't know. It's pretty. Then we have our dashboard again. I started doing a little month in review because I realised I had a bit more space. Did really well with some of my habit trackers. This is my monthly spread. I really like how like autumnally Halloweeny this is without being in your face Halloween. There's my master task list, which I clearly just didn't fill in. Then we go on to the weekly spreads. So we've got, what, 3 months left to go? Whew, this is a long video, I'm really sorry. But I'm not, because people really like long chatty videos. But funny story, this is an oops foil overlay because the little bit that should be here is actually here. So this has double, which is not really obvious unless you know it and you're looking for it. So this is a Crafty Rat Designs kit who is no longer open, but she does have a new shop under Illustrations, something like that. I used 2 Crafty Rat Designs kits, apparently. I don't think I did. I think this is the only Crafty Rat Designs kit I've ever owned, but I've written 2. Who knows? Anyway, that's there. I think it's, maybe I don't know. We'll work it out. This is another Plannerface kit, and this was for my nephew's birthday, which is this day here. Obviously didn't see him because of restrictions my parents did go down, but we decided it wasn't really safe. I think you couldn't have so many people together at this point, so they legally went down, but if we'd gone it wouldn't have been legal, something like that, which is ridiculous really, because we were living with my parents up till this is the day we moved. So you know, it was ridiculous because we were the same household, so we were no more risk than my parents going, but oh well. Again, another week spent prepping for our house. We did a massive grocery shop here, and then sorted out our pantry. Yeah, 2 long days, and then we moved in. Busy day this day, and then we just tried to take some time off on this day to enjoy living in our house. This washi is from Colourful & Co. There. Next we have another Plannerface kit, and I love this kit, but I feel like this spread does not do it justice. So I'm not going to dwell on it too much because it quite upsets me looking at it. I still need to do the memory plan for this week, and I'm hoping that will redeem it because I think I should have done a no foil and a silver foil spread. I think the gold doesn't work with it, and this is just the spread I'm disappointed with. So we're going to move on. So this was the second full week in our house, obviously working a lot. Did meal plan a massive grocery shop because we do meal planning and grocery shopping once a month, so we were doing November's at that point. And we got kittens on this day! And we got engaged on this day, but obviously I didn't know that when I planned this spread, but we started to talk about getting kittens here, and then we got them on this day, and basically we knew we could potentially get some when we moved in from some friends. Yeah, Had a Zoom call with some friends. I don't actually know that happened, but we planned to do it. Back on to the monthly spread. I didn't actually fill in my review. Standard Tilly here. There's November's monthly spread. Not a lot to say about it. Nothing was happening. We were doing guides and ranges on Zoom. I released my planners. This is planner release. That's what that's for. So a lot of this next month is prepping for planner release. Daily summary and weekly task list. And this was our first week with our kittens, so I used this kitten kit from Colourful & Co. Have I been saying where kits are from? This was from Kay Elizabeth Plans. Sorry, I didn't say that. Anything exciting happened this week was really like spending time with kittens, getting them used to the house. Did a live plan with me, I suspect, from that. I don't always put that it's a live plan with me, but yeah. Was working on the font for my planner pages. Yeah, that's that week. And as I say, Colourful & Co. Back to another planner face kit. Really the story of my life. This was the week I was super sick. Oh man. I was just vomiting all week. It wasn't great. Did a movie day with Beth over Zoom. Actually over Facebook Messenger, but yeah. It just basically spent this week in bed or sleeping or working on planners. Never got around to that. Christmas cards, at least not here. Yeah, so actually this kit ended up, it was called Relax, and it actually ended up being super, super sensible because I did spend a lot of that week relaxing. Here we have another Dr. Plans Co. kit, and like her paper is super vibrant. Like, it's a really nice paper. Similarly to Scribble Prints Co., I think it actually looks better for having a foil overlay over it. So yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Because like this box definitely looks better printed than this box, and the only difference is this doesn't have an overlay over. So yeah, was on nights at work. So evening shifts and nights. Tried to have a filming day there, looking at that. I was using stay-at-home / autumnal themed kits at this point. Here we have a mini kit from Plannerface. This was the Chelsea Paper Co. collab. So I got this for buying a Chelsea Paper Co. planner in the Kickstarter. 4 weeks till Christmas. Can you believe it? It's done now, but like what? How is this only a month till Christmas? Did another like meal plan, and we started ordering groceries online for our big shop because it was exhausting and was on long days at the weekend. Black Friday, I only did a little sale in the end, but that's what I needed to do for my sanity. Was again working on planners. In fact, planner release, I missed that. This is the day I released planners. So a lot of this week will have been working on planners. All working, because that's my life at the moment, or was for a lot of November and December. Back to my monthly spreads. Not a lot to say about this. Then we're on to December. So with this, I use a small tick when I spoke to my mum, and a big tick when text my mum, and a big tick when I spoke to her or saw her in person. So we moved back into our parents' house on this day. We were planning on just being there for a little bit, and then our boiler broke, and then yeah, I don't know how long we're going to be there for. We'll see. Things are, yeah, I'm going to move on. So here we have my December monthly spread. Not a lot to say about this really. It's all the same, birthdays and stuff. I never put my live stream in. I wrote live stream there because I didn't want to forget it was happening, because I didn't put in when I planned the month. Then we have my daily summary again. This is another Colourful & Co. kit, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Not really Christmassy, so this was my last like non-Christmas spread. The rest of them are Christmas. And I sent off Laken and Taylor of Tattoo Teachers Plans planners this day. They have both got reviews on their channel if you want to check them out, which is incredible to me. Like it's mind-blowing. Was working on planners, making planner covers, filming, choosing stickers, stuff like that. Then we have this week where I used the first colourful twinkle I released, which was a red and gold, so Christmassy twinkle. Yeah, don't really know what else to say. Love this spread. It's a planner face kit, standard. I love this little pop of red foil that is in there. That is one of my favourite foil boxes I think I've ever designed. again, another week of working on planners and working. I was doing night shifts again. It's literally a story of my life. And the penultimate spread in this planner is a Strawberry Lime Designs kit. I actually back planned this. I'm going to be legit with you. This kit hadn't arrived. I ordered it in the Black Friday sale, which was my own fault for ordering it late. But then it was shipped in time to arrive for this week, but it didn't. And it took like a week and a half to get to me in first class UK's post, for goodness sakes. This was a week of trying to prep everything ready to have some time off over Christmas. Really. So I was doing lots of filming and editing, writing my Christmas cards. I think this was editing as well. Yeah, really like how this came out. You can tell it's back planned because it's so neat. But yeah. And then we have Christmas week, which is a colourful and co kit. And this is the last spread in this planner because I didn't plan New Year's in this planner. I planned New Year's in my new planner. So I had annual leave, so I was off all week, which was beautiful. I worked my socks off on these 2 days and did no work for these 5 days, and I'm so proud of myself, other than finishing my plan with me, the plan with me for this week that went up. Had a lovely, lovely, lovely Christmas and saw my sister and my brother, and it was gorgeous and lovely and everything I needed. Just spent lots of time with Famalam. Sorry, this was Christmas Day. I saw this Merry Christmas box and assumed that was Christmas. But then saw this Verity's here and was like, Verity only came for 1 day in the end because the restrictions changed. I love this little countdown to Christmas at the bottom. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous, colourful and co kit. And that is all of my spreads. Which are my favourite? That is a very good question. I don't know. I think the one that stands out to me the most is this one. And then in the other planner, there's that... where was it? When was it? I don't even know when it was. I know which spread I'm thinking of. I said it. This one. These two, which are both planner face floral based kits, are my favourite, and this one's got yellow in, and we're going to leave it on this spread because then it's the right way around for the little picture at the end. So yeah, in summary, it's been a weird year. It's been a hard and weird and wonderful year. So I used one kit from Your World of Colour, Scribble Prints Co, Papershire, GP Sticker Studio, Pixie Planner Co, Lily Blossom Designs and Paper Crown Planner. I used 2 kits from Crafty Rat Designs, Dr. Plans Co, K Elizabeth Plans, Morello Papery. I used 3 kits that I made myself. I used 5 Colourful and Co kits, 7 Strawberry Lime Designs kits and 22 Planner Face kits. Yeah. And like that's just, I think next year, so Beth Colourful and Co only started making kits about halfway through the year. I think next year there's going to be more Colourful and Co, probably a similar amount of Random Mothers and a similar amount of Strawberry Lime Designs. So yeah, and a similar, like, half my planner is always pretty much planner face. So basically next year I'm expecting half to be planner face, a third to be Colourful and Co, and the third to be a quarter to be Colourful and Co, and a quarter to be everything else. But we'll see in my next planner. I'm so excited to be in a planner where I'm not having to Tipex everything out. I loved this planner and it was everything I needed, and I'm so glad I moved into this planner. Which is, I made it myself from inserts. So this is an Annie Plans insert. But if you look at this spread, you had to Tipex out a lot, and I'm so happy to be in a planner where I don't have to Tipex things out, and a monthly spread where everything that I want fits perfectly. So yeah, it was a good year. It was a weird year. It was a hard year. I got engaged. We bought a house. There were some great things, but it was hard. But that's all I've got for this video. Let me know down below which is your favourite kit that I used. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!